Hi, my name is Rihanna, and today, I guess this week, I'm going to be making all of your suggestions. So, stay tuned. I sent out a poll on TikTok and YouTube and in a Discord group that I'm in to ask you guys for suggestions on what I should crochet, because this week I basically have nothing and I'm already all prepared for my market. So I just wanted to have some extra projects to do, and you guys delivered. So I put all of your suggestions in a wheel and we're gonna spin the wheel. Okay, let's spin the wheel for the first time. I'm a little scared. Why did I do this to myself? What? These are the colors I want to do, and I think that making them in the colors of my brand is a good idea because I can wear this at the markets and like blend in with everything. Like, it's so smart. Alright guys, it's much later because I took like a 2-hour break. Silly me. But you saw I finished the first front panel. It took about 3-4-ish hours, so not bad at all actually. Now I'm gonna go eat some dinner with my boyfriend. He's making fish tacos. That's freaking good. But I don't want to work on this anymore today. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel again to see what I'm gonna make while I wait for dinner to be finished, and then maybe what I make after dinner, if it takes too long. I'm praying that it's a small thing, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay. So the thing is that I already have some granny squares done, so I could totally make it out of those granny squares. But my plan for those granny squares was actually to make a skirt that I've been trying to make for weeks now. But if you know anything about me, you know that granny squares are the bane of my existence, even though they're really quick and like making clothes with them is so fast and so easy. So I really put this on there to hurt myself. But I'm going to show you guys all of the granny square yarn I have. So these are the granny squares that I've made. And when I say granny square top, I've made this before, but basically it's just like a bandeau type of top. And it only takes 4 squares, and it's really, really cute. It looks like this. So I could make them out of these, but I kind of want to make that a skirt. I do. So this is what is making those granny squares, so that's not really an option. Also, the last granny squares top that I still haven't sold was made with this, so that's not really an option. So I really have these 3 options here. This one is in the color Warm Wheat, and it's the one that I made that really cute wrap top with. That's what it looks like. I honestly love this yarn so much. I think I already have one of those, so that's some brownie points for that one. And then this one I got because it reminded me of Valentine's Day, and I wanted to make it. It's called Pink Punch, and that's what the squares look like. Beautiful. And then this one I got because I like brown, and it's called Espresso. Well, how fitting, and that's what it looks like. So those are my 3 options. And I'm gonna choose one, so I'm really sorry if it's not what you want. I think I'm gonna do this one. Final choice. I have to make 4 granny squares and then put them all together. Good morning, lovely people. It is Monday, and I must confess that I only finished 1 square. That's real bad. So today, basically, I am going to finish this for sure. For sure. I know this video isn't starting out really satisfying, but it will get there, I promise, okay? Just keep watching. Real quick, I want to say, it's not my fault that I got 2 really big projects on my first 2 spins. Okay? Grace. That's all I need, is some grace. She's done and she's beautiful. Now I gotta spin the wheel of doom again. It was supposed to be a wheel of fun, but it's giving me 2 very long projects in a row, so I'm starting to call it the wheel of doom. Like, bro, just give me a bandana, please. Let's spin this wheel. Please be something small. Guys, rate my first tapestry crochet. What do we think? I think it looks okay. Now that that's done, let's work on this. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, so day 3-ish of doing this, I think. And I totally forgot to do a recap of everything I did yesterday. But I did my first tapestry crochet, so that's pretty cool. And then I finished this bandana top, basically. But it's a green squares put together. I think it's super cute. I really like it. I'm glad I did that. Even though it was a little bit of a pain. And then, y'all already know I did this the day before yesterday. But then I started on the other panel yesterday and I didn't finish it because I lost willpower, but it's fine. We're going to continue it today. Probably not right now though, because I want a different project to do. So, we're gonna spin the wheel of doom now. Alright, got the wheel of doom set up. Let's spin it and see what happens. I can work with that. Yeah, I can totally do that. I just finished this pink and green one, which I think is super cute. Very summery. But I originally bought this pink yarn with this orange yarn to make a bucket hat like that, like a checkered bucket hat with these 2 colors. And I think I'm gonna do that. Guys, I finished all my increases. I actually am loving so much how these colors work together. I'm very excited about it. So I'm gonna keep working and I don't have to increase anymore, so it should go by a little bit faster. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's very gloomy outside, but guess what? We finished the bucket hat! Dude, I think it looks sick. I actually love this color combo a lot. And I'm not a neon person, I'm a pastel person, but that is quite fun. Both of these together are quite fun to look at, if I do say so myself. Now, let's pull up the Wheel of Doom again and see. Let's spin this wheel. Amen. We got scrunchies. I can totally do scrunchies. There are actually 2 colors that I need to do before my market on Saturday. It's how exciting. We have to open up a new pack of hair ties, not scrunchies. These are the 2 colors I have to make because I already made the other colors I sold and I totally forgot to mark these down because I'm pretty sure I actually traded them. So I totally forgot to mark them. So I had to go digging through all my scrunchies and count how many ones I had of each color because I had no idea. I had no idea which ones I had to remake. So now that that's done, I get to remake these. And I put them on my wheel because they needed to get done this week anyway. So might as well make it a fun game, you know what I mean? Okay, so I finished the 2 scrunchies that I needed to get done for my market. And with that, that is 3 things that I've made today. So I think I'm gonna spin the wheel one more time. And then I'm gonna give my hands a break. Now I could keep working on the sweater instead of spinning it one more time, but I don't want to. So yeah. I'm gonna spin the wheel one more time. One more again. Alright, let's see what we get. You know what? I just may have to veto this one this time. I hate to do it, but I just don't think that I don't think that's in the cards for me. I think my one sweater is my like big item that I might not even finish also, so let's try again. Okay, perfect. Another bucket hat. We know I love bucket hats. I actually have already started this one and it's actually almost finished, so that's even better. Yeah, so this is the one that I've started. And I'm literally on the petals of the end. So once I finish doing these petals, sorry, it looks bad like this, but now you can kind of see the vision. There is like more rows after this one, of course. But after I finish the petals, all I have to do is make the stem and the leaves, so I can totally do that right now. The tulip hat is done, and I think I will be tonight as well. I am tired, my hands are tired, so I'm gonna give them a break. But honestly, for getting 4 things done today, for counting the scrunchies as 2 separate things, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, good morning everybody. It is day, I don't know, in this very long week of crocheting a bunch of things from a random wheel. And we're about to spin the wheel again, so let's get right into it. Please be something small. I can do that. I can totally do that. Also, you notice that the wheel is completely different colors and some things are missing because whenever I opened my computer today, everything was on like 300% zoom I guess, and I could like barely see anything on my computer. And I was like, this is great. And so I went into my settings and I turned it down to 100%, but it made me sign out to like reset the system basically. And so my Google page with all of this closed. And when I got back on, the wheel was deleted. It was empty. So yeah, that's why it's different colors and it looks different. But honestly, I liked being able to like switch some things around, because that meant that I could take off some of the things that I really didn't want to do, which was the 2-piece set. There's just no way I'm getting that done. So I changed it to a top, because a top only takes about 3 to 4 hours for me. So that's very doable, but a whole set, that's a little not so much for me. But yeah, landed on hair bows. Let's do it. I've never made a hair bow before, even though it's like one of the first things I saved when I like was getting into crochet. So she's done. She's so cute, so dainty. I love her. We're gonna spin the wheel again. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Guys, I only have this much yarn left for the head. So I guess we're playing yarn chicken. Okay, so I definitely lost yarn chicken, and I don't have any more of this yarn. I have this yarn. It's not an exact match in color, but the part where it's going to change will be under the ear, and then the rest of it will be like the back. So I feel like it'll be fine, especially because this is for me. So, but I lost yarn chicken horribly. There's like 5 more rows left. You're not prepared for how adorable this is. You can't even tell that I switched yarns. It looks so freaking good. And it's the cutest thing I've ever made. Hands down. I might be biased because Snoopy is my favorite thing in the world, but... Zuko. Is this your new buddy? No, no biting. Do not bite it. Is this your best friend now? Do you love it? Good morning, everybody. Sorry I didn't really record much yesterday, but I just needed to give my hands a break. They were working real hard last week, or this week, I guess. But I am rejuvenated. We're gonna spin the wheel. Let's see what happens. I'm actually really excited for this one. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Wait a second. I don't have any more white yarn. Guys, I don't know if I can do this one because I don't have any white yarn. Guys, unfortunately I do not have any white yarn, and I really wanted to make it with a chunky yarn. Okay, I'm really sorry, but if this was your suggestion, but I'm not gonna make it for this video. But I will make it in the future, so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna spin the wheel again. Only 5 things left. You know what, I also just realized I don't have any red yarn for the mushroom. And then I have this, what I used for Snoopy. But that's literally nothing. It cannot make a whole mushroom hat. I could make it a brown mushroom. Like frog and toad type vibe. That'd be kind of fun. Wait a second. It'd be a dark green frog. But I don't know if I really like these colors together. There's a medium green yarn. Ooh, I like those colors. I think I'm gonna do this. most mushrooms that I've looked up are brown but have like a white edge. So I'm thinking I use this. And then the little bit of white that I have to do like an edge piece, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. When I get there, I'll understand what I want more. Alright, so I started working on the frog part, and I love these colors together. I think the white edge is gonna be the move because honestly I ran out of brown yarn. Like, I had the perfect amount to finish the last part of the previous row, and so I was like, okay, looks like the white outline is going to be necessary, but I think it's actually gonna like make it pop more, you know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna be a hit. So yeah, I'm starting the green and I'm excited. Okay guys, so I've been working on it and I wanted to freehand this. I didn't want to follow anything. And so I made like basically my normal mushroom guy, except it looks nothing like a frog. Like, even if I put a smile there, that's just obviously not a frog. And I thought, what if I made like a bobble stitch? Because like that looks like a frog eye. Obviously it's in the wrong spot, but that looks like a frog eye. So what if I just like put that up here and it like stuck and made like the hat come up a little bit? Because there's a little bump here. And so I might have to frog the whole thing basically, but I think that will look better. And this is just not it. This is not it. I don't know why I got to the last row before I was like, this just doesn't look good, but sometimes that's how it works. Zuko jumped up here to look out the window, but I was right, guys. Oh, you want your moment? Is this your moment to shine? Anyway, I was right. It is the dorkiest thing I've ever made in my life, but it's very cute. Definitely something that will go on my shelf forever. The eyes are really silly, but I think it looks better than what it did before. What do you think? Alright, let's see what this wheel lands on. I'm a little nervous. There's two options that are very big undertakes, and I might not do them today if I get it. But let's hope for the bandana. That's what I want. No, we're not getting the bandana. We're getting a sweater vest. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this? Can I veto this one too? You know what? The reason I want to veto this one is because the sweater vest I want to make is a checkerboard sweater vest. It's not a granny sweater vest. So this thing would take hours and hours, and I already have a not even half finished sweater that I need to still work on. So I'm gonna veto this one. I'm so sorry if you were excited for that, but it's just not for me right now. I just don't know if I can work with thick yarn anymore. What's the point of this wheel if I just veto everything? I also don't have white yarn, so I can't do the cow and overalls. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Guys, it's a bandana. I can totally make a bandana. Like, are you kidding? This is perfect. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, which is my last day to crochet anything before my market tomorrow. A lot of this stuff isn't even for the market, but I'm gonna cut the video off at a week because it's already long enough, okay? So last night I finished the bandana. Sorry I didn't really show you, but she's cute. She's cute. And then I got a little over halfway with this panel, the other panel, the back panel of the sweater. I literally, let me count how many rows I have left. I have 10 more rows left, and it really doesn't take that long to do a row because it's 72 stitches, so it's really not that long. Plus some of these are less than 72 stitches. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to finish the second panel today for sure. Will I be able to do both of the sleeves today? I don't know. I don't know if I have the willpower for that, honestly. It's my own fault. I didn't work as hard on Wednesday and Thursday as I should have. But it's super cute, and it will be okay if I don't finish it because it's summer. So when am I gonna be wearing a sweater? Not at all anytime soon. But it is the colors of my brand, so I do want to wear this at like my fall markets and stuff like that. So definitely will be finishing it before that. That's what we're gonna be doing today, is working on the sweater. Hey guys, it's all done basically except the sleeves. But since it's summer, I'm kind of like, what if I just keep it like this until it becomes autumn and then I can add sleeves? I mean, if I was crazy, I could make another one of these and have one that's short sleeve and one that's long sleeve. But like, if I just like put a little like trim around the sleeve part, I think it'd be so cute. And I have a market tomorrow and I could like wear this. It's like not too warm because of all the holes, and it's made of cotton, so it's super breathable. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is looking, and honestly, it's getting later in the day, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of your suggestions. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do this type of video again, or if there are any other types of videos that you want me to do. There are a lot of different like challenges and trends for crochet, and I'd be totally willing to do any of them if that is what interests y'all. But yeah, thank you guys. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more crochet content. Till next time, bye!